Meet for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, it's going to be an amazing night. As per usual, everybody's going to benefit.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Smokin' Joe, only 6 feet tall even, 229 pounds, but he hits harder than any man alive. And in the other corner, Deontay Wilder. He is Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen. The bronze.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
All the talking has been. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. He fails to score with that left hook. Nice punch. Oh, that left hook hurt him. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You fight the Swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land. Got out of the way of that right hook. He just missed with that left jab. Keep an eye on. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight, each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. And he misses with that jab. Left hook just missed. Just misses with that big right hand. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Both men step back for just a moment. Big left there, but misses. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. to know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job.
Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Oh, and he's caught him there with a right hook. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back. He takes that jab. Seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He gets out of the way of that left hand. With a left jab. You've got someone with the hand speed that this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know about you, Johnny. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He misses with that jab. Good left hand. Is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Hard, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He misses with that jab. Forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. He just misses with that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight. Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? With the hook. He missed with that jab. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. Through the hook, it didn't land. No, we don't see a knockdown. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Here we go in the 6th round. That left hand misses. And they get out of the way of that left hand. Looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. His foundation appears to be okay, but when you put those gloves that high, you know that you're in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Figure out the combination to this safe. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now we've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Right punch. The scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could... Here we go. It's round 7. You'd like to see more jabs. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of catch out, box a fight and beat them on points.
A big left, but doesn't score with it. Two are the perfect dance partners. How did he absorb that hook? You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The game plan does not. And they're back at it again here in round 8. That jab just missed with the left hand. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That jab doesn't score. With a left hook. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play fire, play clean.
The jab, it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He's going to be the first one to get rocked. Drops that jab. Missing with that right hook. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Couldn't land that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Caught him with that power punch. Well, he's got him right where he wants him. Can he put him away? A much better game plan here. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round. Here comes the 10th round. Jab to the body, trying to wear him down. Oh, and he caught him there with a right hook. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Can't land the jab there. That right jab just misses. That left hook missed. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody...
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight could not... Which fighter is going to get caught first? Jab does not score. Parries away that left hook. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches you.
Blocks the hook. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment. Caution is being... Is he still on his feet? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
At this point, you gotta believe. There's the bell for round 12. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab. It can be intimidating, just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Fantastic punch. launches the jab, but it doesn't score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
He didn't take that jab well at all. Good defense on that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous, the things that were said were ridiculous, but these two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.